Hello everybody, Garage Builds here. Today I want to show you my latest project, which is a new generation of hydrogen reactor, which right now I have the pieces and we are gonna assemble it. This project took me almost 3 months because I just couldn't make it work as it should. But right now I finally finished it, and let's assemble it and see how much powerful it is and how much pressure it can take compared to my last one. So let's start with all of the pieces that you're gonna need in case you want to make something like this. Let's start with the most important thing, which is some stainless steel plates. You can use normal steel, but stainless steel is a little bit more resistant to corrosion and it will survive much better in these conditions. Also, you can see I sanded the surface down so that the gas can adhere a little bit better and can form much easier. Also, there are two holes, one from which the water can enter and one from which the gas can escape. Moving on, we have some rubber gaskets. This is made from a big sheet of rubber which I've cut to size manually. This, I don't know where you can get it from, I'm sorry, and also I don't know where you can get such big pieces of sheet steel, stainless steel. I got this from my grandpa, so shout out to him. Next, we are gonna have some plexiglass. Initially I wanted this to be transparent, but the plexiglass that I have is just way too thin. So I have also some metal plates which are gonna help everything sandwich together much better and also hold the pressure much better. And lastly, we have some filler pieces like some cable to connect it to my power source, some screws that can hold later everything together, and also some Teflon tape which can make our connections a little bit more secure. And also, as you can see, I used some epoxy. This is what epoxy I used, so that it can also glue the pieces together in case the screwing power isn't enough. So let me show you how you can assemble it. So the assembly process is very easy. We have first the backplate, which is the plexiglass and also a steel metal sheet which will hold everything together very nice and very strong. We have to put our screws through every hole that we are gonna have to make, and this is what will hold everything together. Next, we have to alternate the gasket with a steel plate and keep doing this until we have all of the gaskets and all of the steel plates on. Also, as you can see, what I've done is cut a notch of here and also a hole here, so I can connect them to the wire and then connect it to my power source. Also, you have to alternate it from plus minus, because like this it will be more efficient than if it will just be plus minus, because like this the water molecules can be broken into much more easily. And after you are gonna put all of the steel plates and all of the gaskets, you put the final gasket on top, and then here comes the final plexiglass plate and the steel plate on top of that. And after all of this is on, we can just secure the screws with some normal steel nuts on top and screw everything together. I found it that in my case it is easier to use some clamps like what I have here. With some clamps it will be much more easy to screw everything on, but these are optional. Moving on, let me show you my power source, which is just as last time, the same one, which has 30 volts and 10 amperes of power maximum. And this it will be just perfect for what I need right now. So, now that all of this, let me show you what I'm gonna use to test this on. So, to test everything, I have right here something that is quite similar to what I had on the Iron suit, but it is made to resist much more pressure. We have here two stoppers, so we can stop the gas from escaping and also the flame from coming back. Also, we have a syringe to see how fast it can produce gas. And then everything is made with some hoses that should hold the pressure very good. Also, what I want to test is the rocket launcher, which I've 3D printed a small rocket for it. And as you can see, I isolated it a little, so the gas it finds harder to escape. And also my old repulsor, which I had on the armor suit, I want to test this too. So let's go test them. Also, one more thing, to light this I'm gonna use a high voltage generator, which with two AA batteries, because this is much easier and much more efficient than my other piezoelectric spark generator from a lighter. This is much more powerful and much more easy to use. So let's go and do the testing. Future garage builds over here. The repulsor did not work, so if you are not gonna see it, you know why. As you can see, that last experiment damaged my torch. That syringe bent my torch. I'm in awe. I can't even comprehend this. I really didn't expect this. So I hope you guys enjoyed these explosions, because I know I did. Also, I'm very excited. I'm going to make a new gas distribution system, and I'm going to mount it to the armor suit. And I really want to see how this works right now that I've made all of these adjustments and the pressure can be held much better. I really am excited for this, and I hope you guys are too. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe. I'm Garage Builds, and have a nice day.